everyone, it's the Lone Tweedle here, and welcome back to another episode of Tweedle Lore. This one is a three-part episode where the same questions are answered by each member of I Nel-gond, or, as it's known in the common tongue, the Threefold Harmony. This part is focused on me, the Lone Tweedle. Next week, in part 2, the same questions will be answered by Aurelia, and the week after that, in part 3, Creator Jess will answer the same questions as well. 3 voices, but 1 story. Let's get started. So, question 1. Who are you? Well, I am the Lone Tweedle. I step forward when things become too difficult for Aurelia to face alone. When she stands on stage, I take the first step out. When she cannot move forward, I do it for her. She is strong when she begins, but before that moment, she needs me. Think of me and Aurelia to be similar to Smeagol and Gollum from The Lord of the Rings. The only difference is, we're good. Unlike Smeagol and Gollum. So question number 2. What role do you play within I Nel-gond? So, I'm the leader, and I'm the face of the Threefold Harmony. This is why the accounts are all known as the Lone Tweedle. And I'm also the main rapper and sub-vocalist. I can sing just as well as Aurelia and Jessica, but I personally go on the stage for the experience rather than the expectation. I am drawn to stronger, more grounded songs in general, and I find I tend to like more masculine-driven songs, like Evermore from Beauty and the Beast. So question number 3, how did you come to know the other members of I Nel-gond? Well, I met Aurelia when she first arrived in Lauyara. She was under attack by grifters, injured, and frozen on the ground in fear. That was the first time I stepped in. I fought them off, and from then on, I appeared whenever she needed me. And at first, she would black out and remember nothing about it at all. Over time, she grew stronger, and eventually saw me. Now we have a mentor-student bond. However, Creator Jess came much later, after we reached the Heart Chamber. That is where she appeared to us first. Aurelia struggled with the truth being written into existence, but she is learning to accept it. So if you see any animosity between the two of them, that's probably what it is. I, myself, didn't care at all. Question number 4. What is something people often misunderstand about you? Well, people seem to think I have no emotion and only care about fighting, like witchers. And some actually even assume I'm male because the outfit that I normally wear is very similar to a Legolas Greenleaf outfit. Yeah, I am neither emotionless nor defined by my appearance. I'm simply just not soft in my presentation. I was written this way, and I just tend to be more masculine than I am feminine, and I don't think that makes me more of a guy. Question number 5. What gives you strength when things become difficult? Well, Creator Jess and Aurelia definitely are that strength. Creator Jess ensures we are supported and cared for, often before we even ask. And Aurelia, she listens first, then acts quickly to find solutions or a way to make you feel happy. For some weird reason, I have permanent access to the Heart Chamber now, unlike Aurelia. But here in the Heart Chamber, I can always see how much Aurelia has grown, and that growth keeps me going. And another thing, I just can't wait to see how much she's going to flourish on her own. Question number 6. Where do you feel the most at home? Well, the home that Aurelia and I built by hand at the Crystal Waterfall. Surrounded by nature and the creatures of Lauyara, we're never truly alone there. And if you're wondering how we communicate, since Aurelia is a sorceress, she has a spell where, when I'm in control, she can show herself as a hologram and I can speak to her, and it's the same vice versa. Question number 7. What matters the most to you? For me, that is keeping Aurelia safe and helping her grow. I want her to become someone who no longer needs me to step in, and is open to having people in her life to help her. Question number 8. What is something that brings you joy? Well, the bond we share with our bonded creature of Lauyara. At the moment they remain unseen, as they have not given any consent to be online at the moment, but their presence reminds us of trust and connection. We've had many a training session, which just brings us such joy with them, and we don't actually know what we do without them. Question number 9. What do you fear of losing? For me, that is my connection with Aurelia. We share the same fears, even if we face them differently. To quote Divergent, fear does not shut me down. It instead wakes me up. But I do not face it alone. Creator Jess and Aurelia help carry what I cannot, when I need it. Question number 10. What is one thing you hope to achieve? I really would love to get Aurelia and Creator Jess to a place where they are independent, while still remaining open to others. And just to be in a place where they're not held back by fear or isolation, and where Aurelia can finally create the music that she's been struggling to write this entire time. And I truly believe that once they've found this place or started their journey to this place, that the writer's block will end. And the final question is number 11. What is a lesson you think everyone should learn? For me, it is just learn to be kind and honest with yourself. People are often too harsh on themselves, and there should always be a space to heal and grow with the right people without punishment. So, this is where the Lone Tweedle's part of I Nel-gond begins to take shape. Not just as a voice within the Threefold Harmony, but as something that steps forward when it is needed, and steps back when it is not. It is a role built on protection, connection, and distance all at once. And in a way, that is what I Nel-gond itself is becoming. Three voices existing in the same space, but not always in the same movement. Next week, we move into Aurelia's perspective and begin to see how Lauyara looks through her eyes. And with that being said, I've been the Lone Tweedle, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.